Johnny Somali or something. This
you know
brother,
what? Lock him up, throw away the keys.
Johnny Somali needs to be stopped. He's just disrespecting Somali name, man.
Lock him up.
Do you know who Johnny Somali is?
I think he needs to pay the price.
He got beat up, actually, yeah.
I don't want him more in Asia country.
Bro, I wish I was in America where I can just...
Don't say that, man.
I swear to God.
So he already looks like that. And on top of it all, he owes him $20,000. Remember, guys, when Hank was making a fuss over a few Manuan, he was fighting over 10,001, basically about $7. Now compare that to Johnny Somali, who's still hiding out. Everyone's talking about him, yet he hasn't shown his face in a long time. Right now, fresh reports are coming in that Johnny Somali's past comments about America have completely backfired on him. And as for the threats he made to South Korean women, along with his claim about spreading some disease, the authorities are now taking those very seriously. People in South Korea are actively tracking him down, hoping for the harshest punishment possible. They insist they didn't petition against him without reason. And here's where it gets interesting. With Hank Yu almost completely cutting ties with Johnny Somali, the real story behind their split will surprise you. They tried to play everyone. So let's break it all down. First, I want to show you a clip of a man talking about Johnny Somali. I need you to see this, because when we first covered Johnny Somali, some thought we were just sharing personal opinions. But this clip proves otherwise. In the video, the man describes Johnny Somali's hygiene, saying that during one of Johnny's hearings, he stood close enough to smell him and the odor was unbearable. This matters because it shows Johnny Somali isn't just mentally corrupt, he's physically unclean too. So when people criticize him, it's not just empty words, there's truth behind it. In his own words, first thing he did was wink at me during the hearing. At first, I didn't know if it was aimed at me or someone else, but when we stepped outside, he made it clear. Nice to meet you, Ryan Dawson, he said, like he wanted me to know he knew my name. Great, you're still a misfit, your breath stinks, and we couldn't be more different. I love East Asian culture. I've lived between Japan and Korea since 2005 and was nominated as a Goodwill Ambassador for Japan. Johnny, on the other hand, went to jail in Japan. He's dysgenic in every way. Skinny fat, smelly, ugly, and just plain unpleasant. See what I mean? He's both mentally and physically foul. If someone like him doesn't commit crimes, then who would? Now for the big update. American media is reporting again on Johnny Somali's earlier remarks about the US, and they're raising serious concerns. He's the type who constantly tries to stir up drama by waving his American citizenship around, provoking others with lines like, "I'm American, what are you going to do to me?" This isn't just arrogance. He's dragging America's name through the mud. He's even admitted openly that he does everything either for money or for nothing at all. In his own words, for money, for clout. I've said it many times. I don't care. I have no morals. I'm a sociopath. So every time he claims America in his antics, he's actually insulting and threatening the people he claims to represent. And it's not just Americans who feel this way. Even people from Somalia are calling him a disgrace, saying he's tarnishing not only America's name, but Somalia's as well. In one discussion, what's that guy's name? The one making a mess all over Asia, especially South Korea? Johnny Somali? Lock him up and throw away the key. He's disrespecting Somalia's name. And the crazy part? He's not even Somali. He's pretending, maybe even planted, just to ruin our reputation. Real Somalis are respectful to other cultures, and he's out here doing the opposite. And it doesn't stop there. People worldwide are fed up. Here are some quick reactions. He's finally facing consequences, and it's about time. Not a fan. He needs to pay for what he's done. He's gotten away with it everywhere. Time to lock him up. I don't like violence, but after what he's done, he kind of had it coming. Many believe South Korea should take his past threats against women seriously, because what he said wasn't just offensive. It crossed into criminal territory. Even in the US, anger is boiling. One Texan said that if Johnny Somali had pulled these stunts in Korea or Japan, they would have punished him publicly. Some Koreans say it's time he grows cabbages in prison for the next 15 years. Others say what he did to the South Korean statue was beyond disrespectful, and there's no room for sympathy. But now, the most surprising twist. What's happening between him and Hank Yu? Hank has apparently been done with Johnny for a while. Remember, Johnny got his streaming setup and phone thanks to Hank. Now, Hank's walked away. According to Hank, Johnny owes him over $20,000 for fines and expenses, and that's a lot more than their petty 10,001 argument from before. To Hank, $20,000 is a huge deal, and it's clearly damaged their relationship. Hank even said in past tense, "I was supporting him," which says it all. He might still be giving Johnny a room for now, but that could end any moment. And unless Hank is officially tied to Johnny's case, legally speaking, he's no longer part of the picture. Bottom line, Johnny Somali's days in South Korea look numbered. Even if the court lets him off lightly, without Hank's support, he's going to sink fast. What do you think?